Hello friends, and welcome to Escaping the Mouse with your host, me, Breck Rowell. Alright, we are going to do another episode of Bytes and Nibbles with Breck today. This is going to be the first one in the new house. Now, as I told you before, we're on a maintenance cycle at work, which means I'm working every day this week, but I'm only working part hours. I'm not working a full 12-hour shift. I'm only working 8 hours, which means I get a little time to come home and do something simple. It isn't really enough time to sit down and start a project for today, but a cooking vlog would be a great option. We can also add to the fact that it's not really a good day to go out and do a hike or anything because it's sort of raining out today. So what better thing to do than do a little cooking vlog today? You've all been asking for that in the comments section. This one's for you. Now this one's going to be pretty simple. If you know me, you know that I love pasta. Whether it was the macaroni and cheese that we cooked a few months ago in the Instant Pot, or my mom's lasagna recipe, or just a good old-fashioned plate of spaghetti. I eat a lot of spaghetti. It's one of my go-to staples here. Now, the problem we run into with spaghetti is it's such a mess to clean up, because you have so many bits and pieces that have to be cleaned. If you're going to cook meat, you have to you need a fry pan to cook the meat, then you have to have a pot to cook the pasta, another pot to cook the pasta sauce, a colander to strain everything, spoons to keep everything mixed, and then plates and dishes to eat from. That's a whole dishwasher load just for one meal. Well, I was digging through my Instant Pot recipe book, and I discovered that I think I can do the whole thing in the Instant Pot. And that makes a lot of sense, because then it's just the inner pot that I have to clean up, and that can just go in the dishwasher. That takes a lot less room and makes a lot less of a mess. So let's try this. So here are the ingredients for our spaghetti and meat sauce. First off, we have a little bit of Italian seasoning, just some canned bottled pasta sauce off the shelf. You can get whatever you like. I happen to like this Classico brand. 1 pound of ground beef, a little salt and pepper to taste, some olive oil, half a pound of spaghetti, that's 8 ounces, and my secret ingredient, a little bit of crushed red pepper to give it some bite. Oh, and the ingredient that's going to kind of make it all work here in the pot is 1.5 cups of water. So let's get going with this. Oh, and of course you can't do anything with this without an Instant Pot. So here's my Instant Pot, the star of our show. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add 1 teaspoon of olive oil to the Instant Pot. I'm not really measuring it out, I'm just kind of eyeballing it. And then we're going to put the Instant Pot into saute mode. And we're going to cook the meat in this. Now I think we're basically up to heat now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the ground beef. Now a lot of times when I go buy ground beef for like a hamburger or something, I'll buy really high quality stuff. This is actually stuff that just comes in a tube, because this is just going to be the meat sauce in the spaghetti, so it isn't really that important that it be really high grade ground beef. This is just a 70% ground beef mixture I got at HEB. And I'm just going to get it in there and just kind of mix it around and get it nice and brown. Keep the camera away from this here so we don't end up getting the camera all fogged up. That's no fun, right? And I'm just going to keep this moving until it's breaking up and it's nice and brown. And then we'll move on to the next step. Alright, so we're a couple minutes into this and the ground beef is starting to look pretty good. So we're going to put in the next ingredients. Now usually when I make ground beef for my pasta sauce, I usually drain off the fat. Now the recipe doesn't specifically say to do that, so I'm not going to. There isn't actually a lot of fat in there, and maybe part of this liquid will help be part of the process of cooking the pasta. So I'm just going to leave that as is, but I think our meat is ready, so let's pour in the rest of the ingredients. So our next ingredients are 3 cups of pasta sauce, 1.5 cups of water. This is what's going to make the pasta become soft. And our pasta itself. And the recipe just says just stir it all together. I'm going to kind of make it a point to get all the pasta to be submerged here as much as possible, because if it's sticking out, it won't cook very well. I'm also going to add my own ingredient. This is about 2 to 3 tablespoons of crushed red pepper. Like I said, I just like it when my spaghetti is a little spicy. You know me. Mix that in real nice and well. Now I'm guessing as the pasta gets soft, it'll probably melt down and into the water, or into the pasta sauce, but that's okay. Now the next thing I'm going to do is press cancel just to stop the saute process. And then we're going to put the lid on top of the Instant Pot and lock it down. We're going to go into pressure cook mode. It says manual on mine. We're going to set it for 7 minutes. And we're going to leave it at high pressure, so that can be adjusted with the plus or minus, but it's already in high pressure. So what it's going to do now is it'll start building up the pressure, and once that happens, the timing will start. Now I'm very interested to see how well this works out, because if this works out really well, you know what, this is a lot easier to do, and like I said, a lot less cleanup. So I hope this works well, and we'll know in about 7 minutes. And the second the little red button pops up, we are starting to build up pressure in there. It'll take a minute or two for it to get up to pressure, but once that happens, the timer will start, and 7 minutes later, we will be ready to eat. Alright, we just hit pressure, so the timer is on. So while that's cooking, I also decided to pair up my spaghetti with a little Caesar salad. So I got this pre-made package of Caesar salad. It has everything you need. It has the salad dressing, it has the croutons, it has the salad. All you got to do is mix it all together. Sounds pretty good, huh? Ooh, it isn't just croutons and salad dressing either. There's secret spices, ooh, and some shredded Parmesan cheese, because I guess you can't have a Caesar salad without Parmesan cheese. Yeah, that looks like a decent salad, right? I actually used all of the salad dressing, but that's okay. I bought actually a bottle of Caesar salad dressing in case I need more. And I got a little bit of the Parmesan cheese left over, and Parmesan cheese is really great on pasta too, so we'll definitely use that. Alright, our pasta is done. I'm going to press cancel to turn off the heat, and we are going to quick vent. Now this is always got to be careful of this, because when you press this button, the steam's going to start pouring out of here and out of here, and so you want to stay away from these two parts here, otherwise you'll get a nasty burn. Because there's not enough humidity here already, right? And when the little red button drops, we have properly vented. We're going to still wait until everything comes out of it, because there's still a little bit of pressure coming out, but that's almost done. And then we can open it up and let's see what we got. Moment of truth time. Oh yeah. Smells good. Yep, that definitely looks like a good bowl of pasta, don't you think? Let's stir that up one last time and see what we got. Oh yeah. Sticking a little bit to the bottom, but that happens sometimes. Fogging up the camera. Seem to be really good at that. But that looks really yummy, doesn't it? Now the recipe says that this will serve 4, so I'll probably get 2 meals out of this, just because, well, I'm kind of a big boy. Pasta looks nice and soft, though. That's what you want. You know, you didn't want it to be still hard and stiff when you ate it. All right, let's dish some of this up. Oh, and I almost forgot. The recipe calls for you to add Italian seasoning and salt and pepper to taste. Now, since I got the crushed red pepper in there, I'm not going to use any of the regular black pepper, and I'm also not really going to put any salt in there. I find that the flavor of the pasta sauce is good enough by itself. I am, however, going to add some Italian seasoning, and we're just going to kind of mix a little bit of that in there. And mix that all in, and that should be good to go. You hungry? I'm hungry. And there is our meal. We got a big plate of pasta, a nice little Caesar salad, glass of milk. I am going to get another meal out of this, which is good. And this is all that I have left to cook, or to clean up. Not bad, right? Yeah, I mean, that's not even going to fill up half the dishwasher, so definitely a good option. I just got to make sure it tastes good, and it should be fine, because like I said, I've used this brand of pasta sauce many times, and the rest of it looks pretty normal, so I'm guessing this is going to be pretty good. All right, let's dig in. Looks good. Yeah, very good. That's definitely a good option. The crushed red peppers really give it a nice little bite. It's got good flavor from the pasta sauce. The pasta itself is nice and soft and just the way you like it, just the way you'd want it. And like I said, it's a lot easier to do it that way than it is to do all the individual pots. The fry pan, the saucepan for the pasta, another saucepan for the pasta sauce, the colander. It just, you know, like I said, that was a whole dishwasher full of stuff, and now I don't need to worry about any of that. So yeah, this is a winner. I'll put the recipe in the comments below. Other than that, thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you next time on Escaping the Mouse. Bon appetit!